So we are here with the tower tier list for all the civilizations we have right now. We're gonna get a new DLC with the Vikings and the Scots as well, but I will think about it like, I'm gonna remake all of this. But first of all, which civilization has some special unique towers? Are they good? Like, how can we connect to landmarks and etc.? So is it unique? Is it good? Is it nice? Etc. etc. I'm gonna put each civilization one by one. Now, first, let's go with English. English towers B tier at least. It provides an attack speed aura, but there is nothing crazy, anything else with the English towers. Just the attack speed aura, which is good, which is insanely good, but it doesn't deserve to be A or S or C or D. It's perfectly fine. It is a unique tower. It is a strong tower because, as I mentioned, it gives attack speed. So it's chef kiss. French tower, it's nothing special. I think French has the most regular towers, the most basic towers, but still doesn't deserve to be D tier because even though they are just normal tower, zero specialty, they are good starting from the Dark Age, right? Just they are upgradable. Now, Mongol towers. I'm really thinking about like Mongol should be either D or C because Mongol towers are not that crazy. They provide movement speed, so I'm gonna do this rather. So they do provide movement speed with the YAM network, and also the traders can heal as well. They are influenced by the YAM network. If you did not know that, you can boost most of your unit movement speed with the YAM network, so that's very cool. Later on, you can easily upgrade Mongol towers because if you trade, then you're gonna have a lot of stone. But the first 30 minutes into the game, Mongol towers are not like crazy good or crazy broken or anything like that. They're like better than a French tower because a French tower doesn't have anything special. It's just a tower. Chinese towers. Now, the reason why I put Chinese towers into B tier, because even though they don't give anything special to your army, they can repair walls. So if you put the Chinese tower next to a wall, they can repair it automatically. And also because the hand cannon slit capable of killing armor units starting from the feudal age is crazy good. And you can make them in castle as well. And Imperial, because as I mentioned, they have a very high damage, which enables you to kill armored unit. Against light unit, that's not really good, because then the arrow suit is better, but because they have hand cannon slit and they can repair walls, they deserve into B tier. HRE and also OOTD, because they have the same tower. So there are like multiple things. First of all, you can put relics inside the tower, which makes them giga strong. Second of all, you can increase the fire armor of those towers. And third of all, you can give 30% extra HP to the towers. Fourth of all, HRE and OOTD towers have more vision range. And fifth of all, HRE and OOTD towers has cheaper upgrades. Wait, that's 5 unique stuff to their tower, right? So wait, calculate it again. Towers have more fire armor. Towers have more HP. Towers can garrison relics. Towers and placement cheaper, and towers have better vision range. So that's 5 unique different things for like, why is civilization called infantry? Why is it not called like defensive, turtle, protective, I don't know, like something like that, like dragon towers, you know what I mean? So the towers of HRE and OOTD is insanely good. Abbasid towers. Now, you might say Abbasid towers just a normal regular towers, but no, because they have extra fire armor thanks to the House of Wisdom. So that's the reason why I'm not putting into D tier, because French doesn't have anything for their tower, but Abbasid can increase the fire armor of their tower by 5. So that at least that's as good as the Mongol towers, because Mongol towers are instantly strong again after 30 minutes, but most of the game doesn't go after 30 minutes. So AW. Ayyubid is the same thing. They can increase the fire armor with the House of Wisdom, and extra fire armor is really good because if you upgrade it as well, then the tower will have 10 fire armor, which is very important to mention. So which means like a unit has 13 fire damage in feudal age, which means each unit will do only 3 damage, 3 torch damage to the tower, to 1750 HP tower. That's crazy. Rus, now Rus towers, they deserve to be B tier at least. Wait, so what are the specialties? It can get Springald and arrow slit. We're gonna calculate it as 1. It can get extra vision range, extra garrison damage and arrow slit damage, and it can give you extra wood bonus. Okay, you know what? Because it has so many bonuses, it deserves it to be A tier. Also, it can garrison 8 villagers. I forgot to mention it can garrison 8 villagers. So yeah, that's a crazy amount of bonus stuff, but not as broken or good as HRE or OOTD tower, because you don't have what's that, the bombard emplacement, which that's why it doesn't deserve to be in S tier, because no bombard emplacement and no fire armor. Delhi towers. Delhi towers are kind of basic, but if I remember correctly, I need to check in the background at the same time. If I go to compound defenders, slow burning defenders, increase the firearm of Stonewall Towers, keeps an outpost by 10. That's insane. That okay, it deserves it to be B tier. And also, if you go compound defenders, the emplacement cost is reduced by 25%. So 10 extra fire armor. You know what does it mean? That means that the Delhi Tower can have 15 fire armor. What does it mean? That even castle age units will struggle to destroy one tower. Okay, so you remember that in feudal you had 13 torch damage, right? In castle I think you have 17, and these towers have 15 fire armor, which means you're going to do only 2 damage with your units, which means you can't burn down these Delhi towers. Then fire armor is insane. Oh my god, I'm just thinking about it. Like, holy moly, 10 fire armor? Huh. Yeah. And also, you can get court architects in the castle age with Delhi, which gives 30% extra HP to the towers, which is, again, that's crazy and really need to be mentioned here as well. I don't think there is anything else with the Delhi towers, but those are the most important. Next one, Malian. Malian towers deserves into B tier as well. Why? First of all, they give extra gold for the traders, which is kind of bugged. If it wasn't like bugged, then I think it deserves to be higher tier. But currently it's kind of bugged. I don't know like how to fix that bug. And you can age up into the Sauron trade network as Malian, and you're gonna get a special emplacement. It's called Javelin. Defensive Javelin to the structure and garrison arrow range by 1. So you're gonna get extra extra range on the Malian tower, which is, you asking me why is it so good? Because then it increases the arrow slit range to 8. Because normal tower has only 7, and also the garrison attack range will be increased as well, which is really good, because then longbow can't hurt your villagers. And top of that, it's gonna have like a crazy base damage, and listen to this, the Malian tower will have extra damage against ranged units. Okay, so, and also it costs only gold. I forgot to mention it cost, oh my god, wait. It's kind of cool. It's kind of as good as like a Rus tower, because it gives you crazy amount. Okay, what did it give me? It gives me trader better trades, right? I get more gold. It has a special emplacement which increases the garrison range, and also it has insane damage. Like the DPS is the same as the Chinese tower, and it costs only gold, right? So. Because of there is like 3 stuff can be connected to the Malian tower. I'm gonna place it higher because again 8 tiles of range is not a joke, and it costs only gold. And as Malian, you don't have problem of spending gold, right? You could flow it, like swim in the gold. So let's say you put 2 or 3 on your wood or gold or food or whatever we do, you get the javelin emplacement, and you are unraidable because those javelin emplacements have crazy good damage. Yeah. Oh my god. Like Ottoman towers are insane. They are like machine guns. So first of all, if you get the vizier point, I'm not even biased to Ottoman or anything like that. So why are they so crazy good? First of all, if you get the vizier point of extensive fortification, it reduces the cost of the defensive buildings, which means the tower will cost only 80 wood. And also, listen to this, equips garrison units with crossbow, increasing the damage by 1 and adding a bonus against heavy units by +2. Okay, so you're gonna say, oh, that's not bad, right? You're gonna say like, ooh, crossbow damage when you garrison units. It doesn't need to be villager though. It can be any garrison unit. You can be archer as well. So you're gonna do like a crazy amount of damage. You're gonna have cheaper towers. But wait, that's not the final thing about it. You also have the Seagate Castle, which increases the damage of the towers by 20%. So act as a key with a free Great Bombard emplacement. Defensive structures deal 20% more damage. Now remember that the garrison damage was crossbow. The 20% applies to the crossbow as well. So you're gonna have like 15 damage on garrison. That's insane, no? In my perspective, that's insane, because you can increase the damage, the crossbow damage that you are getting from the extensive fortification even furthermore. That gives you a little bit literally machine guns on your Ottoman towers, which is crazy. Like, it's crazy. Oh my god, Byzantine, the other broken tower enjoyer. Even though the devs nerfed their towers 4 times now, it has a million stuff. But first of all, it can be upgraded into Mangana Tower. Second of all, if you where is it? If you have the tower under a cistern, then you can get the tower upgrades, I think 100% faster, which is crazy. If I find the cistern, I can tell you that 150% faster. So you build a tower in the range of the cistern, and you get all the upgrades on the tower 150% faster. And if you are getting sieged or people trying to destroy your tower, you can activate the Presidium, I think that's the name of it, which gives you 25% damage taken decreased. Okay, so the damage taken decreased on the tower by 25%. So it's not just torch damage, but also siege. So the siege will do 25% less damage to your towers. It's insane. You can, and also the Mongol tower is still insanely broken because you can increase the damage. I don't know why the devs let the Mongol emplacement damage be increased with blacksmith upgrades, but you can increase the damage of the tower as well. Macedonia, now the same thing. It doesn't have faster production speed on the tower upgrade, or it doesn't have the Presidium, but you can have crazy HP on your tower and crazy damage, because you can increase the damage of your tower 6 times. So you're gonna have like insane DPS towers, and you're gonna have insane HP. So 6 times 5% extra HP and 6 extra damage to your tower, especially if those are Mangana towers. They are crazy strong, crazy good. Japanese, there is nothing special with their towers. They have basic normal towers. It's much easier to upgrade them, but because it's much easier to upgrade them, I'm not gonna put them higher. It's like, you know, like French can upgrade them as well if they put stone on guild hall. Then the other one, which other civilization that has basic towers are Senkoku. So these 3 civilization has basic towers. Another civilization that has basic tower is actually Katie. There is nothing special with their towers. They're just like tower. There's like, there's like towers, and that's it. Fine towers. Also, I forgot, House of Lancaster has basic towers as well. There's nothing cool or special with their towers. It's just a normal tower, just like French. Like no specialty, nothing crazy. Yeah. Oh yeah, Kate is actually reversed because they don't have bombard emplacement. Even though they have broken keeps, they don't have bombard emplacement at all. JD also have nothing on their towers. Yeah, JD also doesn't have anything on their towers. Zushi has actually two specialty to their tower. One of them is that they can be hand cannon slit, and the second is that you can increase your tower's range by 1. If you go to Imperial Age, and I always forget the landmark name, but I'm gonna cheat a little bit and I'm gonna check it. The Temple of the Sun, it has an ability called Divine Defense. Gunpowder units and defensive structures gain +1 range. So you can increase the range, and also you have hand cannon slit, which is, like it's better than China, but that's not that crazy good. So yeah, deserves at least into B tier. Then we have Golden Horde Tower. I don't think they are broken, but they are crazy good. I think they are even better than the Malian towers. So what do they have? They have Aura that can give you faster production speed or courage, or you can get a gold or extra HP on your units. They have the garrison space also of only 5 villager or unit, which is kind of horrible. They cost stone already, which is like, alright. And also they have the ability to make your units very, very fast. And I mean, it doesn't deserve to be no, I don't think it's the same as Rus. You can only also activate one. Okay, I will come back to this. Tupac Towers. I think Tupac Towers have nothing special, right? Tupac Towers should be one of the towers of all time. Yeah, that is nothing special. They also have basic towers, nothing special, nothing crazy. Jin Tower. Now, Jin Tower deserves to be S tier easily. I will revisit this. So why Jin Tower is so strong? First of all, because you can get Mangamuk emplacement, which means you get 3 extra units from the tower, if I remember correctly. And also you can have 2 emplacement with Jin Dynasty Tower. Okay, I can tell you right now. So, you can have 2 defenders inside the tower and a grenadier defender if you research it. So, which means one tower can spawn 3 units for free, and also you have the bed crossbow emplacement, and also you have the hand cannon hand cannon slits as well. And why is it so good? Even if your Mangamuk emplacement is not in action, it produces 1 Mangamuk defender every 120 seconds. So let's say you have a keep on the front and you lose 10 Mangamuk defender. Then the tower in the back, which was not used or was not used in anything, the tower will reproduce the unit that you lost for every emplacement on the map. So let's say you have 5 towers on your food villager. All of them has emplacement, the Mangamuk emplacement. And if you lose on the front line 5 of them, that 1 tower in the back will reproduce the 5 unit for free, which is kind of crazy. And also because you have bed crossbow emplacement, which is insane. I used bed crossbow emplacement and it was really good. So again, let's return to Golden Horde because I couldn't decide yet. So Golden Horde, no, actually Golden Horde deserves it to be S tier, and you know why? I just realized they even have an upgrade. I need to check right now, but I'm pretty sure they have an upgrade. The Earthen Core Walls, which gives 3 fire armor and 300 HP. Wait, does it mean they don't have? And also they have Court Architects as well, and of course the Glorious Charge. Yeah, so they are insanely tanky. They are not better than Jin for sure, but I think Jin is better than Macedonia for sure. So they deserve into the S tier. So I think Macedonia goes into high A tier because these towers have like, so why did I put them into S tier? They have multiple benefits, or they are hard to destroy, right? Hard to destroy, insane DPS. Hard to destroy is an insane DPS. Reinforcement non-stop. Gives you a crazy amount of different stuff, and you can activate left and right. And also generates gold. I forgot to mention, if you age up with the gold generation, the Golden Horde tower can actually generate gold, 60 gold per tower, which is not bad. I think it's 60 or maybe 80 gold, maybe 80 gold. I don't remember. Maybe it's either 60 or 80 gold per tower, up to 6 tower, I think. So 6, yeah, then it's 60 gold. Yeah. Gene, well, I mentioned with the Mangamuk and the Bat Crossbow and how it works globally, and hand cannon slit and multiple emplacements. So Mangamuk and Bat Crossbow at the same time. So yeah, this is my tower tier list for each civilization. I mentioned everything, what they have and how they function. Wowie wowie. See you guys next time.